record it. Record is being pressed right now. Hey, Allison. So I'm going to get started, but it's being recorded. I know it's kind of an odd time of the day, but we will do this. So today's training is on Post My Parties. This is such a good program, guys, and there's actually another one as well. I forget the name, but I've never used it. I've heard good reviews, but I've been using Post My Parties for probably 5 months now, and I highly suggest it. I remember when I was kind of like first starting and people were talking about Post My Parties, and because it's paid, it's $9.99 a month. I was like, oh, I don't know, like Facebook does scheduling, like why don't you just use that? It's free. And to me, I was like, okay, well, like, is Post My Parties not just very similar to that? But it's a game changer. It is so much better than that. You have to do what you do in Facebook once, and that is it. And then you just hit like one button, like post to this party, and you're pretty much set to go. Sometimes you just have to change up wording. Sometimes they'll just change like season wise, obviously shorts aren't in right now, or product wise. I try and only post what's in stock, but it's such a great app. So let me share my page. There we go. So I will show you here. So here it is, Post My Parties. Now I use it on my computer. I'm sure there's an app on your phone, but this just works a lot better. It's easier for me to upload photos, videos, and everything. And it's just more accessible to me. Everything's bigger and whatnot. So it's really great. They have a lot of tutorials on it for you to watch. YouTube has a lot of videos, but hopefully I can answer some of your questions here too. I'm not an expert. Like I said, I've only been using it for 5 months, but I can show you what I use it for and what it's kind of good for Zaya parties. So you can do lots of things. First, you'll create a profile. Mine's already linked to Facebook, which is amazing. You need it linked to Facebook for it to work, obviously. So just use your Facebook login to do that. Super simple on the dashboard. You can create a template or you can schedule a party. So this is what I'm going to show you about, is create a template, because this is your bread and butter. This will actually take work. This is going to be like scheduling a Facebook party, but once this is done, you're set. You're set for the next party. You're set for the one after that. You can do 2 parties at once. So it's really, really nice that way. So you go to create a template and you guys would go add. I already have mine, so I have a list of them. So here on Facebook, usually your groups, it says, hey, what's your group description? Well, I'm lazy, so I pretty much use the same one. I might change it up a bit depending on the season, and then obviously the host name. So I just keep it here. I don't like, obviously I still have to copy and paste it from here and put it on Facebook, but it's just easily accessible to me while I'm doing this anyways. And then here I have my outlines, and sometimes I'll change it up, different games and stuff, so I just have them there to easy copy and paste them. So that is this is my outline. It's 3 pages full, and it has day 1 through 6. So day 1 is all stuff that I pre-schedule, so I will have that all on the page before even the host is in there. Day 2 is 1 day before my party starts, and then I have the first day, second day, third day, and then a closeout day. So that is how I run my parties. Everyone is different, so you can run this however you want. You can have like 10 days of this running. So it's whatever you would like. So what you have to do once you have this set, I will just show you quick because that is what I'm going to do, is I have to go in here and find my party. I should have had this up already. I'm actually having 2, here we go, 2 hosts in one. So I actually watched a summit video and they suggested this, and my one host said she only has like so many people in it. So they're both the same week. So I'm like, work smarter, not harder. You'd be super confident and you just like, hey, listen, I have you and another host this week. So I would love to run your parties together because what that does is it adds more people to the party and it creates more interaction on your posts, which creates more sales and more fun in the party. So let me know if that's something you want to do. And I've never had someone say no because they're like, oh, more sales, more host rewards. So as long as you're confident in that, they'll say yes. And then you have to do less work, less lives, less everything. So this is mine for next week. I've already set up my group. If you do need a tutorial on how to like set up a Facebook group, let us know and we can do that on a different day. But here it is. And what you're gonna do is go into, where are we? You know what? This whole new thing. With Facebook and setting up is so weird. So anyway, so you're gonna go into settings. This is where you can change your name, privacy, and everything like that. So I know a lot of people probably don't have a page, but I do. And what I learned recently is that it's actually really good when you're using Post My Parties and actually any group posting that's kind of similar pictures and everything, is to have a Facebook page, because that means you're a business. And then on Post My Parties, what you can actually do is you can schedule comments, which I just learned that you can do, but only pages can do that, not people. So I'm very excited about that because I'm going to start doing that. So what posting comments do is actually boost your posts being seeable to people, especially if they didn't turn on all notifications. Then it'll start coming into their feed, the more comments and stuff that are on that post. So that's a really cool thing, but apparently you need to have a page to do that. The other thing about pages, like I said, it just it looks different to Facebook. I usually will get put in like redo your password if I post too much from my personal like Facebook, but if I do it from a page, I don't. So here is what you need to do though. So apps, you're gonna come in here. I'm gonna add an app, and I'm gonna have to keep moving this guy. Post My Party, and then there it is. So you're gonna add that app. So you need that in, and this will tell you if it's not working or connected right. It'll share that with you. So here I have my outline, which I'll show you. Mine's already done. Like I said, you'll have to set that up. So then you just go in here to parties and you go schedule new. So I'm going to choose my template, my party template. I'm going to use my business page. Your personal group would just be if you're using your name, like Katie Darden, like no business page. My business page, some people obviously have multiple. And then your page, you can post right to your page. So if you have a business page, you can post right there. I'm going to choose my group. Clearly, I need to clear out some of these. And then my date. So because I'm going to change the first couple of posts because I want them in there before people get in there. But so you just choose your date, but you have to like be kind of like specific with it, because on your post you have like ones that are being posted on the first day or the second day. So you got to make sure that they line up right. And it always takes me a minute to figure out what is what. So first day I think is Saturday. No, so third, fourth, fifth. Yeah, so Sunday is when I want it to start. And then I'm going to create. And you know what? I actually just, wonder if I can go back. I actually just learned something and I skipped that step. So we will see if I can do that still. So what I learned is that you can actually, I'm just going to reschedule this. I'm going to go to parties. I'm going to go to lists. So if you go to your list, you can see all that you've already scheduled. So I have a party going on right now. I just scheduled this one. So I'm going to delete it because I'm going to show you guys what I'm going to do. So I'm going to schedule new. This is the first time I'm doing it. When I looked at another program describing how to use this Post My Parties. I learned it and I was like, oh my God, mind blown. That's actually going to help me so much. So this is a good step that I don't want to miss out on. So I have all that. I want to start on the Sunday, but you go down even farther. I used to skip this step. Sometimes this will be blank. I just have it so it's always at the back because I am always in Eastern time. But so you have host here in brackets. So in my posts, I have host written certain places, and you just put in the host name and it will fix it for you. So I used to go into all my posts once I had it scheduled and like fix that, but now I don't have to. I just have to do this and voila. So I am so amazed by that. So again, I have two, Jessica and Carrie, and then you would do the link and then text. So if you had a link, which we do, so you go into your back office. If you guys don't know this, you go into your events. So I have two links. We'll see if that actually works, if I can do two of those. If you go into details of your party, right at the top is the shopping link, and it's nice and short. I mean, not short, but shorter than if you copied and pasted it from the top. So this one was, let me see which one's party it was. I have too many things open. Can you tell? This one's Jessica's. Oh, it might not let me do this. Paste. Let's see. And Carrie. This might not work with two links. I'll try it. I just thought it was super cool that you can do that. So I might have to edit that with two parties running at once, but still kind of saves a step that I don't have to keep putting the host name and everything like that. And then I think for text, I just put the date. And then text, I put the date, which it is running from October 27th to October, is it the 30th? Yes, 30th is Friday, 30th. And then you create. I think I did that right. I might have done my brackets wrong, but I'll have to go back and do that. Create. Let's see. Error. Party cannot be saved. Why can we not be saved? You know what? I think this is messing it up. I'm wondering if I didn't do my links. I think I used these instead of those more aggressive ones. So I'm wondering if that, like these ones, is what they're looking for. So I'll have to go in. Anyway, so that's an option. I'm super excited about that. I don't know why. Please specify your URL. Of course, now it's for some reason giving me a hard time. But anyways, that is how you schedule a party. Once you have a party scheduled, you can go in and you can edit it. So you go in here, and this is one that's running right now. Let's see where we are. We're pretty far down here. That one was posted, so day 2. So you can go in here and you can edit it. And it'll show you, obviously, if it's been posted, and then you can see how many comments are on it. So this one is my effortless tank, so I can change out my wording if I want. I can change out the tank that I want. You can choose if you want it message only, if you want a website link, a picture, a multi-picture, if you want a video link. You can put a GIF. I've never actually put one of those in. And then you can have up to 15 pictures for a multi-picture one. And you can change them out. And then if you wanted to change the time, that's just at the bottom. Just make sure that you hit update. And then if you go back to your party, if I wanted to schedule like a comment, and then see, this is where it's saying you can't do it from your personal profile. So you have to be a page, but I can add a comment. and say, swirl tanks are amazing. And then you can schedule that. So this is being posted today, which is the 5th day of my party. And what time is it? It's 2, whatever. So I'll have the comment go on around this time and then save. And then you can say save and new, and then you can just have a bunch of these like popping up. And again, boosting that post. So that's super cool. So that is kind of how you post your party. Like I said, all of my posts are in that one. So I literally have to just go and post this day and then change up. Like obviously I would try and change up the names and everything using those brackets. I got to try and like actually dive into that and see what I was doing wrong. But see, I have right here, I have the hosts, but I think I had them the wrong brackets around all that. So I'm going to fix all that. This one I'm doing is a Halloween one. So I'm actually going to come in and change some of these graphics to Halloween stuff. I'm super excited about that. It's going to be fun. And that is pretty much how you would do a party. Some other like fun things that I've actually used yesterday is, new releases. I have 2 parties going right now, and then obviously my VIP group. So what I do is I come in here and I do a quick post. So I'll do like business page, and then I have my VIP group in here. Oh, yeah, that's the right one. So I have my VIP group. I would do multi-picture. I did my whole post yesterday. And what I would do at the bottom, once I said post now, what pops up is it says like save to library. So I save that to my library, because obviously these just posted in my VIP group. And then I go to my library and I say, look at all of my library stuff. And this is what I posted yesterday. Let's see. Right here. So I had it right here. You can come in, you can edit it a bit if you want before you post, because especially if you're not posting from a page, changing up wording is amazing. It just throws off the Facebook algorithm. Or you can just go like immediately right here, schedule the exact same post, or you can say post now. And this is just what I did because I'm posting from a business page anyways. But I always make sure that if I'm doing it, because I had to post it 3 times yesterday, I had at least a minute in between, because sometimes it'll, you know, get you to reset your password if you don't. Ideally, 5 minutes in between posts. That is the algorithm. Actually, post my parties. If you don't have 5 minutes in between your posts, it'll tell you. So if you're scheduling 2 parties at the exact same time, obviously those posts, unless you decide to change different days. But if you have the parties running the exact same days, like mine is always Tuesday to Friday. So if that's the case, both of my parties are running the same, it will actually tell me, it'll come up red flag. It will still post, but it's telling me that they're the exact same duplicate. So what I do is I go in and change one of my parties, and I just change every time, like 5 minutes. Or if you wanted to, start one on Tuesday, start one on Wednesday. So it's however you want to run it. But this thing is so amazing. Honestly, even if you just have 1 party a month running, it is so worth the $10. I wish I would have jumped in when everyone was telling me that, and I didn't. But it's so, so good. And there's obviously like a few other things here that I haven't really dived into, but there's a lot of YouTube. There's a lot of training actually just on here. So if you do have any questions, let me know. I hope that helps. They give you a month free if you want to try it. So that's really cool. So if you hate it, just don't buy it. But yeah, post my parties, guys. It's so, so worth it. I think that is all I had to show you. So if you have any questions, just let me know. And we will go from there. Where's my stop sharing? There we go.